Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, I've been waiting to say this for a long time. What is up, YouTube? I am your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you another playthrough of another game. The last year has been spent almost entirely doing the Mario Kart console tour and Pokemon Scarlet back-to-back, both of which were massive projects. So I'm kind of thankful that we can finally start our first new game of 2024. And boy, do I have a game to share with you guys. In 2019, we played the first in a trilogy of games known as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, remakes of classic games that were on the PlayStation 1. We began with Spyro the Dragon. As you can see, we began with Spyro... Oh, great. Well, this sucks. I'm going to have to use a different save file because the frickin' failed recording session. Beautiful. Yeah, by the way, I had a failed recording session of this because apparently my headset decided, nah, I'm good. I don't need to do all that. So all my save file footage for that game is just going to be completely down the shitter, but whatever. Not better yet, we'll just do it for this one. We began in 2019 with Spyro the Dragon, a game that's clunky but functional, as you would expect from the first platforming game of a platforming star. Not everybody hits a home run with their first game like Banjo-Kazooie, but Spyro did basically carry the PlayStation franchise alongside Crash Bandicoot for a very long time. And Spyro was the beginning of that. Spyro the Dragon is a bit of a clunky game, but it's a fun game that I kind of know practically perfectly at this rate, since I've been playing Spyro since I was a very little kid. Specifically, Spyro 1 and the game we'll be getting into in a couple minutes. We then jump to Ripto's Rage. Ripto's Rage we did in 2021. It is a much needed improvement on Spyro 1, where it introduced new characters, new villains, set the stakes higher, and thank God Ripto was more of a pain in the rear end than Nasty Nork, but the less we talk about him, the better. Finally, we get to Spyro 3, which is today's game. Now, PlayStation has sort of set the standards that when you do a platforming game, the first game's a little clunky, the second game is a marked improvement, and then the third game is an absolute masterpiece. This began with Crash Bandicoot, it would continue with Ratchet & Clank and Jak and Daxter. I believe even Sly Cooper did it as well, but anyway. That is 100% apparent in Spyro 3. Spyro Year of the Dragon is not only the greatest Spyro game that's ever been released, and yes, I will fight you guys over it. It is also far and away my all-time favorite platformer, and I should preface, my second all-time favorite game behind only Kingdom Hearts 2. So, I bet you guys are sitting there asking yourselves, how the hell can this game be the one that absolutely captures your intelligence and my imagination? And I'm going to tell you, this is what it is. The game is superb in so many different ways. Instead of beginning in the world of dragons, we learn that an evil plot is about to unfold. Do I have to press the X button? Or does it just do it on its own? I think it does it on its own. Yeah, it did it on its own. Unless it did that random button input, but... Oh, look, all the dragons are sleeping, and apparently Hunter came by for a sleepover. Cool. Cool story, bro. Alright, and... Oh, hello. You're a new character. And so are you guys. You're all new, too. Oh, what are you guys after? No, you can't take the dragon eggs! What is this hooded lady's beef? And why are these rhinos taking my eggs? What is going on here? Can someone please wake up and realize the eggs are being stolen? Hunter! Oh, thank you, Hunter.
Huh? Get her! Stop her!
Oh, we missed, and the guy's head is stuck. And all the dragon eggs have been stolen. How delightful. Ooh, a powerful villain emerges.
We managed.
You mean hooded lady Bianca is not the villain?
Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
So what does this sorceress lady want with all these eggs? Zoe, do you know? A desperate rescue begins. Of the dragon stuck in the hole or of the eggs? Maybe both.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Oh, God damn it, Hunter.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
Okay. Well, we know what our mission is now. To save all the dragon eggs. I know we did that in Spyro 1, but there were only like 10 eggs in that game. There are certainly a lot more eggs in this game than there were in Spyro 1. So yes, that is your objective. You are to collect all of the dragon eggs. We currently have 0, so we're not doing a particularly good start. But we begin in this hub world, Sunrise Spring, which is one of 4 hub worlds we have. We are not limited to the 3 that we had previously, which is a good thing. I will give you a brief run-through of Spyro's commands. You can use the D-pad or the control stick to move Spyro around. Doesn't matter what you do. If you prefer the D-pad, you can. If not, the control stick works. X jumps. If you press X again while Spyro is flying, while he's up in the air, he can glide. He cannot fly, but he can glide. That's why he's a little dragon and not a big one. If you press the circle button, he will breathe fire. And unfortunately, we do not have the broken fire ability we had in Ripto's Rage here, so we're pretty much just on our own here. We're going to have to actually play the game, which is good, because as I said, this is my favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time, so I can live with that. You press the square button and Spyro charges. And there are a few other abilities that Spyro has that he unlocked in Ripto's Rage, including if he jumps in the air and press the triangle button, he can do the head smash, which will be important for getting later items and properties. So, our focus should be on collecting the treasure, which is just lying around here as per usual, and is going to be important down the line, as well as finding the dragon eggs. Oop, I missed a gem. Silly me. Silly me. Now, this little cherub flying behind us is Sparks the Dragonfly. He represents your HP in this game. If he is yellow, that means he has plenty of HP left in him. If he's blue, that means he's got 3 hits. Green hits, 2 hits. Green means you've only got 2 hits left, and if Sparks is gone and Spyro gets hit, Well, he's dead. And you don't want Spyro to die. Not in this game, at least. Spyro did nothing wrong. Hashtag Spyro did nothing wrong. Oh, Zoe's up there. What do you have to say, Zoe?
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center camera
thank
button.
you.
You can also look all around by pressing the action button.
Thank you, Zoe. You told me them all the controls that I didn't feel like telling them. I'm assuming they're gonna have all those other different stats and stuff that they'll have to tell us. Oh, hello.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, Bianca, the hooded bitch. Methinks these eggs are going to be easier to find than that. I don't know, I just had a feeling. And our first egg is little Isabel. Oh, look at her. Ooh, she's so cute. She's so precious. She is the most precious. Yeah, the eggs aren't going to be too difficult to find. If anything, they're kind of like the stars you get in Super Mario 64 in that, well, you'll have plenty of opportunities to, you know, get them. Bowser acts like they're all super well hidden, but in reality, no, they're not. Now, as with every Spyro game, there are portals to various worlds. We will be exploring these worlds bit by bit. In fact, there are generally in each world 6 portals, 5 worlds, and 1 speedway. We will unlock the speedways as we get to them. We got a dragon egg right there, which, once again, I guess means Bianca was super bluffing. Oh. I thought this game was a masterpiece. What's this fat asshole doing here? Is that a kangaroo? Why do we got a kangaroo trapped? Why you gotta be like that? Bear, what's the matter with you?
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
We did not beat Ripto. I beat
Business went into a
Ripto.
slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
So yes, Moneybags was a bit of a turd in Avalar when he was just serving as a barrier. Now this jackass is working with the main villain of the game. What is this bear's beef? Seriously.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Alright, so we need 300 gems to free Sheila the kangaroo, who is apparently now being kept hostage for some reason. This stupid frickin' bear. Why? Who in the Spyrodom, who at Insomniac Games decided this stupid bear needed to come back? Ugh, whatever. Whatever. We got enough to explore anyway. Plenty of treasures to find, eggs to find. Maybe we'll find enough gems where we can pay to get Sheila the kangaroo immediately. Let's find out.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thing-in-the-jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Sure, I'll follow you, Hunter. As if I don't already know how to glide. I know it's a tutorial, but still. See? I even did a glide to the exact opposite thing you told me to do. Oh, they changed it. In the original PS1 game, Hunter would come back if you failed to jump constantly, but apparently this Hunter could not be bothered to do anything of the sort. He's just being a buttface.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Does Hunter have, like, ADD or something? Because the guy literally is like, oh, I found a portal. Oh, I found a shiny thing. Good lord. Good lord.
Oh,
Or ADHD, not ADD.
I found this egg.
That could be both. Oh. So I did 2 little glides and I got another egg. Thank you, Coltrane. Why is he such a puppy? He's such a good puppy. Okay, Hunter, you do you there, fam.
There's definitely something shiny at the bottom of this hole. I was about to jump down there, but now I think I hear running water. I hate to get wet. It's a cat thing.
Hunter continues to be this game's equivalent of friggin' Toad. Good lord. Alright. Ooh, a power-up. Already.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
Thank you, Zoe. Zoe is so much more useful than flippin' Hunter will ever be. Now, if you could just fly through the cave. By the way, the flying mechanics are inverted. It is pilot controls. So if you were hoping that if you just press down, it would go up. No. I mean, up, it would go down. That is correct. But if you were hoping for something different, well, no. No, 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 no. This is just for you and your daddy. You know, a sort of father-son thing. Man, I'm just so happy I get to play this game. I am so flippin' happy. I've been planning this LP for, like, ages now. And the fact that we're finally able to get into it now is, like, so freaking nice. Now, let's see if I can get to the secret. Oh, I hit the wall. I failed. Sorry, Spyro. No extra 1-up for you. Then again, I don't think we're gonna need it. At least not in the first world. At least not in the first world. Now, there are some other hidden mechanics that they don't show you in the game. For example, if you press down on the control stick, sparks will go right up to specific gems. Believe it or not, he actually does this in all of the Spyro games, even though in the original games he only did it, on the PS1, he only did it in Spyro 3. Which is nice. I don't know if I ever brought that up. And it probably would have made gem hunting in Ripto's Rage a whole lot easier, but whatever. Hunter, weren't you just there? What? 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 What is... Is Hunter a witch?
You fool! I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku!
Zoe, is Hunter a
Do
witch?
you like the active camera mode? If not, I can set it back to the passive mode.
I don't need you to
Okay,
change it, sweetie.
I won't change it.
I like
Remember,
my
you can change the camera
I like
mode
my
yourself
camera the
by
way it
using
is.
the options menu.
Thank you, Zoe. You're such a little gumdrop. Oh, what are you, Mr. Tiki Man?
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Alright, so we need 10 dragon eggs in order to open up this portal, which is interesting. I wonder why so many eggs are... Why these worlds require eggs. I mean, for video game purposes, it's obvious. They don't want you to go to harder levels earlier, which that would just be silly, guys. That rock is very suspicious. In fact... Okay, now that one was clever. Bianca, if all the eggs were hidden like this, you would actually get some respect from me, sweetie, but you don't. I literally just saw an egg right next to where you were standing. Alright, hey Hunter.
I see an egg at
Who
the
can
bottom of
teleport?
this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
You are a plethora of uselessness, as usual, Hunter. But fortunately, there's plenty of treasure, and we're already very close to being able to get Sheila. And believe it or not, getting Sheila is very important. And I know I might be coming off as a bit of a spoiler. She is not the last of these little critters that we're going to have to rescue. That is one of the gimmicks of this game, but I'll get more into that when it's time. But let's go get this little cherub. It's Bruce. Hello, Bruce. That is all 5 eggs here in the main spring world. Ooh, it's a seal!
Here I was, about to go for a nice swim at Shell Beach, when my portal just up and disappears right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal would start working again.
Alright, so we need 14 eggs for this portal. I'm fine with that. Alright, we got some more treasure up here. Very nice, leisurely start to an LP. We get to meet some characters, we get to find some dragon eggs, make fun of Bianca, make fun of Hunter for being a sorcerer. Where is the rest of the Avalar crew? Where's that? Where is the thirstiest fawn I've ever seen in my life? Where's Alora? Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later. When I tell you this game is full of content, this game is absolutely full of content. That is another special little doohickey that we'll be able to do. But not till a bit later on. Alright, so we're at 395, which means we're missing a gem. Sparks. Alright, you believe it is up here. I'll take your word for it, champ. Aha, it is. And there we go. In the very first episode, we've already completed the hub world. Nice. But I think that's honestly the perfect way to wrap this up. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Edman64. Join me next time when we go to the first level of Spyro 3, that being Sunny Villa. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.